Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate you guys. To all my subscribers, hey, truly appreciate each and every one of you. To those that have been just kind of coming through, I invite you to check out my playlist. You will find videos that it's organized by topics, things that I think most Christians today have questions about or has had some challenges in, or sometimes it's just encouragement. So you'll find a little bit of everything in there. I also invite, you can also just check out my channel, check out my videos as they are uploaded. Today, guys, I have a few words that I'm going to be sharing with you, and it's all going to be coming from 2 Samuel, the second chapter. 2 Samuel chapter 2. There's a few things that I want to share with you, and there's so much that God has given to me. And the first thing that I'm going to say to you guys today, and it has nothing to do with this particular chapter, I hear God saying, learn to know when it's time to move on. Learn to know when it's time to move on. There's a lot of people that you're being held back for different things, intimate, platonic relationships, business relationships, church relationships, and it's just in my spirit. The Lord wants me to share with you all today, my brothers and sisters, that you need to learn when it's time to move on. Sometimes God is opening your eyes and He's showing you a lot of different things. And for some reason, mostly fear or familiarity, it keeps you in these relationships. Being a believer in Christ does not necessarily mean that you're supposed to stay in a particular situation or with a particular person. Sometimes it calls for that, and the Lord will let you know that. But a lot of you are on your own, stepping or remaining in these relationships, and it's draining you. So what I hear the Lord saying today is, know when it's time to let go. Going in the story with David behaved himself wisely with Saul at all times, but David knew there was a time that he had to go. He had to leave Saul's presence, because no matter how much he was behaving himself wisely, he realized that Saul was inclined to hurt him. Saul was inclined to take his life. Saul was showing him, no matter what he was doing, that he was bent to destroy him. And God is showing some of you that no matter how loyal you've been, how patient you've been, how much long suffering you have given to someone, no matter how much egg you've taken on your face, no matter how humbly you've walked, there are people that are out to hurt you, whether it's your reputation, whether it's your ministry, whether it's trying to mess you up at work, trying to mess up your marriage, relationships, whatever it may be. God has shown you the hand of your enemy. God has revealed the dagger. And sometimes it's hard for you to believe it because of who it is. And a lot of times it's people that's close to you. Sometimes it's your blood. But one thing David realized was that it was time to go. He had to go, and he had to keep going. And sometimes he was in a dark place. And for some reason, Saul just kept on pursuing him. You would think he would have been happy that he left, but he kept on pursuing him, my brothers and sisters. So sometimes you'll find people, they treat you bad when you're with them, but for some reason they still want you around. It is, we call it gaslighting in a natural. It's called a narcissist, okay? A Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of relationship. But my brothers and sisters, it's a demonic spirit. That's what it is. And so you're not there, and they don't have nobody else to torment, or they like to make you suffer. They like how you cater to them. So David had to leave. He had to go so far as to, at some point, dwelling in the land of the Philistines. And only then did Saul stop coming after him, because they were afraid of the Philistines. So listen to me. I hear the Lord saying today, know when your time is up. Know when it's time to move ahead. Know when it's time to go. A lot of y'all are running straight into Saul. Saul is pursuing you. It's this person who, no matter what you do and no matter how you're behaving yourself wisely in the sight of God, okay, when I say behaving, not like a child, but no matter what, Most of the times you are the one that's just walking on eggshells, or you're trying to make things right. And they're coming after you, and they're doing more and more, and they're getting more and more bold. And the Lord is trying to take you out of this place. You see, like, unlike David, you're trying to stay there and thinking you're going to change the heart of wickedness, and it's not going to happen. This person, individuals, are trying to destroy you. And you got to get like David and move and go to the place where God is going to send you. And sometimes it's going to seem hard, as it was hard for David at times. But it was time to go. Even though he was in a wilderness, and even though he cried out, and even at times he had challenges, all along he was on the path that was going to lead him to becoming the king. So I hear the Lord saying, know when your time is up. Know when it's time to go. When he reveals the truth to you, don't try to justify it and change it. God is also saying, listen, David moved. David moved. David did not turn around and keep coming. He didn't run into the arms of Saul. He didn't stay under the same roof with Saul. And the Lord is saying to you all, there's some of you where, as I said in previous, that's where you live. You have nowhere else to go right now. But I hear the Lord saying, when he opens up the door and gives you the opportunity to move, don't let fear keep you there. When he opens the door and gives you the opportunity to move, don't let fear keep you there. What you have to understand is that even though God is saying to move, you got to move in his time. It may be now, and if that's the case, there's going to be the opportunity, there's going to be the resources. Do what he says to do. And sometimes it's at a specific time. But I hear the Lord say, know when your time is up. Know when it's time to go and to get away from people who are out to destroy you. God says he's shown you. God said he's revealed it to you. And now it's up to you whether you're going to obey him, whether you're going to believe him, or follow the normal trail. Follow the normal path you're used to. This is the word of the Lord today.